Hey, what's up everyone? Ryan here, and I'm back with another PGA Tour 2K25 Career Mode Series video. Today, it is time for round number 3 of the final major of the year, the Open Championship at Royal Portrush Golf Club. And Ryan Gamer got off to a hot start in the first 2 rounds. We have been dominating here at this golf course, 11 under in round 1, 12 under in round 2, and we're looking to do the same here in round number 3. We're sitting 23 under. We are leading the tournament by 8 strokes right now. Now, Nate Lashley has played good golf. He's 8 under and then 7 under in round 2, or he shot at 8 under in round 1, 7 under in round 2, 15 under for the tournament. But Ryan Gamer is just dominating. The putter has been so hot this week, and if we continue to putt like we have been, we're going to win this tournament, and we may win by 10 strokes or more. We have a shot to win our 3rd major of the year, everybody. We can't win the Grand Slam because we fell apart in the PGA Championship, but honestly, falling apart in that tournament inspired Ryan Gamer to play at a different level for the rest of the season. There is not much left here in Ryan Gamer's rookie season on the PGA Tour, but let's set ourselves up in perfect position to win the Open Championship. If we play relaxed, if we play comfortable, we will lose this tournament because the AI is going to come back. I can guarantee it. Let's play good focus golf, smart golf, and get the job done, everybody. Thank you all so much for all the support, not only on this career mode series, but across all the Ryan Gamer career mode series on the channel. We got multiple ongoing series, and you all are all legends. I greatly appreciate all the support here. If you get some enjoyment today, drop a like and subscribe for plenty more sports game content. So wind is in the east direction. We got high winds today, firm, fast. So gonna be very similar to round number 1. We had medium winds in round number 2, I believe. So now they're back high, but let's dominate, everybody. Moving day in the Open Championship. I'm feeling good though. Hit the range, swing felt great. Let's get the job done. Come on.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're back for the 3rd round of the Open Championship. I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for being with us on this beautiful day. And Rich, as we check the leaderboard at the start of this 3rd round, our featured player is sitting on top.
Well, this is where everything starts to get a little bit real for these players now, isn't it? 36-hole lead. You're sitting on that lead with just 36 to go, and you're the hunted. This is going to be fun.
Rich is right. This is going to be fun. We are sitting 23 under. Final pairing here in moving day. Let's dominate. Colin Morikawa is 2 under through 3. Rio is 3 under through 4, so they're scoring today. Mackenzie Hughes 4 under through 6. Okay, it'll be interesting to see how everybody plays today. Honestly, I hope everybody plays great.
Let's go out to the first hole.
Look, Jerry looks focused. I wonder what he's saying to Ryan there. Looked like he just said hit a fairway. Play smart, do what you've done all week, and get the job done. Get the nervous jitters out the practice swing here. That'll be just fine. That's perfect.
Going and going.
You don't want to go into that second cut.
That's so unlucky.
John, what does the lie look like down there?
Welcome to golf.
Well, heads up here, guys. I don't know which way this one's going to come out of this stuff. Very, very deep down in here.
Yeah, I mean, John said this ball is buried, and it really is. That is an unfortunate result from a great drive. The wind just grabbed it a little too much. We struck it well, but here we are. Ryan was born in the rough, raised in the sand. We can dominate on this shot. 67 yards, uphill 19 feet. I like a normal approach lob wedge from this lie. Aim at about, with that lie, probably 76 yards. Draw it against the wind a little bit more because we're sitting on an upslope as well. Draw it against that wind. Not an easy shot to hit.
That's
it.
the way to draw up a nice shot.
Born in the rough.
Contact out of the rough.
There's proof.
This one is 5 feet away.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
That was such a good shot. A very difficult shot to hit, too. 5 feet, downhill 1 inch. One time. What a start.
He makes the putt and extends his lead.
Get your coffee,
Gotta
whatever you're
love
drinking
that
today.
start right
Cheers.
there. Absolutely taking it to the field.
Our featured
Fresh
player
cup of coffee
likes
today.
The way
The Open
leaderboard is
Championship.
shaking out,
Come on.
currently in first place. Let's take a look at the par 5 second.
And a great opportunity to get your round started with a birdie.
With this 11-mile-per-hour wind, I like a little bit of a draw. Not a whole lot. That's the perfect draw.
This one might finish in the rough.
Don't say that, Andrew. Again?
For a while, I thought that was headed for danger, but it's still in the fairway.
I'm glad Andrew was wrong.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
You know, it's nice to have a lucky bounce on hole 2 after that terrible bounce on the first hole. But honestly, in that first hole, I should have hit that draw that we just hit there. 240, uphill 8 feet. We could hit it off that right to left slope kind of in this area, kind of funnel it all the way up. You could also play off this slope, but then it's more dangerous to go down here. I think we play for up here. And what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to hit our normal fade with the wind. Let it carry us from left to right. This should be really good. Well, I misread the wind, but we're going for the first route, or the second route. Wish I could say that's the route I was going for.
And it pays off.
I misread the wind by a long shot.
Knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
About 7 feet remain.
You know, it's better to be lucky than good, but the funny part about that is I was going for the right lie, like the right shot, but I already told you both the options there. I was like, the other option is to send it from on the left side of the green and that spot that moves it left to right towards the hole. But the window to hit that was so small. I was not going for that window. I misread the wind. I thought the wind was going to grab it more from left to right. It did not move it more from left to right. I guess there was a bit of a side slope we were sitting on, which pulled it, I think, a little bit more. But yeah, we'll take it. Better to be lucky than good. For Eagle. 7-footer, one time. Do you want to win, or do you want to lose?
That is sending the rest of the field a message right there.
Imagine Nate Lashley.
Our feature player
in this
continues
pairing.
to
Like,
look good
what?
out there, currently in first place. The tee shot at 3.
Distance control is of the utmost importance on this shortish par 3.
I mean, this is nuts. This is absolutely absurd. The shots we've hit so far this round. Think of hole 1 from the heavy rough. The ball was buried. And then hole 2, that great 3-wood, not technically where we were trying to hit it, but it worked. And here we are at hole 3, maybe an ace. Birdie eagle ace. 171 downhill 5 feet. The ace route would be like right in this area right here. 164 down that slope. Draw it against the wind. One time. Tell you, I'm using a lot of one times today.
This is a 7-iron on the way.
Yeah, I just misread the draw. I didn't draw it enough. It's safe.
Okay, nothing spectacular, but safe. Henny, how
Me and
tough
Andrew
will
are
this
on the
putt
same
be?
page there.
I've given it a good look. I see this one going left at the hole.
Yeah, Henny's right. It's definitely going left. 23 feet, downhill 2 inches. More break at the end than the beginning here.
So close.
Contact was open.
He's got this one for par.
The putter's been great in this tournament. I will say in the last PGA Tour video on the channel, the impossible round at Gamerability Island, I kind of lost my putter in that round. Been good to start this round. The last eagle putt was not easy. We just barely missed it.
And after that hole, our featured player is in first place.
I mean, Nate Lashley's playing good. He's 2 under through 3 on the day, but Ryan is 3
now
under.
Teeing off on this par 4.
A couple of menacing bunkers down the left-hand side. Second shot is of the utmost importance if you want to make birdie.
Just send it, Ryan.
Awesome stuff.
You know, Henny likes it when she just says awesome stuff. Let's go, right down the middle. We hit that slope and it just went.
And Rich, this is a similar spot to yesterday.
Got some good vibes after yesterday. Trying to keep it up again today.
I like this pin. Fairly simple pin. You can see there's not a lot of break. If we can land this right in this area, 161, it's uphill just a touch into a 14-mile-per-hour wind that's blowing mostly straight side wind, but there's a little bit in our face as well. Tough wind to hit. I think we're just going to hit an almost full 7. Draw it a little bit. We have a left side slope, so it's going to pull off the club face. The wind's picking up a bit. We just don't know how much this wind is going to play in our face. That's the tricky part here.
This one headed out to the left.
Oh, pull, swing path. Okay, I was going to say, it was the swing path was off. We got lucky again.
Not super
but
tight, but
the swing path was pulled. If you're on a side slope and you pull it, it's going to exaggerate that pull off that side slope. So that's what happened there.
Henny, how tricky is this one?
This one is breaking left to right.
16 feet, downhill 3 inches. Gonna break a lot. This is gonna be a quick one too. I've already one-timed, I think, every hole so far. You all one-timed this one for me.
Man, that was close.
I mean, you'd rather miss high side than low side. Good
Big
putting
breaking
stroke.
Putt. He
Just
just
misread.
didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
A 3-footer coming up.
I wanted that one. It's all right. Can't make
And
them all.
after that hole, our featured player is still atop the leaderboard.
Nate Lashley's playing great. 3 under through 4. Ryan's 3 under through 4 as well.
Par 4, the 5th hole.
Short par 4 right here. Birdie is definitely gettable.
This is a tough one with this wind. And I mean, the thing about link style courses, you got fairways like this. You just have no clue where it's going to bounce. Honestly, I love links golf. I'm not usually the best at link style courses, but I still love to play them. They're so much fun. We're playing good this week, though. That's perfect.
Second shot here on the 5th.
81 yards. Uphill 2 feet. 10-mile-per-hour wind blowing to the right and also a little bit in our face. You do not want to be far here. This pin location is a little bit dangerous, but I like a choked approach. Keep it underneath the wind a little bit. I like a draw, just a little bit of a draw. Gonna come off to the left. The wind's gonna blow it to the right. That's perfection. Go in. Come back.
Hits the green with a lot of spin. That one backed into the perfect parking spot.
Backed into the
look at birdie
perfect
here.
parking spots. First time I've heard of Luke say that. Love that. I guess I've never backed it into the perfect parking spot. Clearly. Let's go.
Well,
That's an incredible shot.
For now for our leader as we head to the next.
Lashley is dominating right now. Both of us are. Like, Lashley wants to
We've
win.
arrived now on the 6th, which is a par 3.
No bunkers surrounding this green right here, but don't let that fool you. Plenty of runoff areas on all sides of this green. Tough hole.
It is a tough hole. 194 yards, uphill 4, a very difficult pin. You know, something I want to mention, you all pointed this out quite a bit. I am better in high winds than lower and medium. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. It makes me focus more. I don't know what it is. I'm so much better, though. It's not even close. So, a couple routes to take here. We can land it towards the middle of the green, have a simple putt. We could go kind of right at it and then roll up this slope and hopefully come back down. Problem is, if we miss long, we're in trouble. I like a 5-iron or maybe 6-iron and just go right to the middle of the green. Fade it, let the wind take it back to the middle and give herself a putt. Just like that.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron.
That's all we need. This is going to be a relatively flat putt. You know, partly why we played so well this week, great course management. Putting ourselves in a great position to birdie
John, what's
or
he
par,
looking at with this putt?
depending on what we're looking for.
23 feet, guys.
John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
This one's breaking left to right.
And as many of you all pointed all series is I have a different focus in major championships, and I 100% do. You're not lying. I should probably focus up like this for every tournament, but 23 feet, uphill 1 inch. Rocking more from left to right at the beginning than the end. It's going to really stop breaking at the end, though. It's tricky. One time.
Ooh.
Open club face. 3 degrees is all it takes there off that slope. You push it off a heavy slope there, you're never making it. So we had the read.
Okay, let's head to the next. Leading by 9 strokes after that one.
We should be 7 under this round.
An opportunity here with a par 5.
Even though it's a par 5, it is not an easy hole.
You know, I was a little bit worried going into this round after that impossible challenge round because I just couldn't get anything going at Gamerability Island. Lost the putting confidence there. But here's what I'm going to do here. Downhill 24 feet here. I'm going to hit a power drive, fade it right against that wind, and send it. That's just fine. Not exactly what I wanted. I wanted to hit it off that right to left slope, but I mean, this is perfect. We can still eagle from here.
I can hear the golf claps around the course.
Not a lot of fans out here. I want to see more fans here. 259, uphill 19 feet. Reedwood doesn't get there. I'm going driver off the deck. So 12 mile per hour wind. Yeah, I like a driver off the deck here. It's blowing in our face and from right to left. I'm going to hit our normal fade. We have a very, very good upslope here. I like this upslope a lot here.
Well, you don't see this all the time. Going
That
with
pull killed
driver
it.
from the fairway.
We need luck. It is Link's
Let's
golf.
see if this one stays out of the rough.
But sometimes you don't get the lucky bounce, right?
A tough break there.
That's
just
a very
getting into
tough
that
break.
second cut of rough.
Because this is a nightmare shot. Potential flop shot. Potential flop shot in this lie on a downslope. It's going to be too far. That downslope is probably, even in this lie, it's going to carry it probably 20 yards. There's got to be a chip shot hit off the downslope into the upslope. Hope it catches, roll onto the green, and trickle down from left to right. One of the hardest shots you will ever hit. In an online ranked match, this would be such a simple shot. You just pull out the super flop, right? I don't use the super flop here in the career, but in online, this would just be a simple shot. That's it. Oh, it still went. Open club face by 18 degrees, which is it's gonna cause the shot to have less spin on it if you don't get good contact with the club. That could have been partially why it just kept going. These are fast greens too. That's almost an impossible shot. I don't really know what else to do there. If that was not a downslope, we could hit the flop. The shortest the flop goes is 15 yards though. This is very chip hittable. It's going to come off to the left. Break to the right at the end.
Hang on. Oh, that was close.
That's the most painful par ever.
Just to finish off
Not
the par.
ever, but it's up there.
Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard.
Can't complain. We're playing great. Nate Lashley's playing great. This final pairing is electric right now.
We've reached the 8th hole. It's a par 4.
If you find the fairway off the tee, birdie is definitely a possibility.
You know, that was a course management issue. Should have never pulled out the driver there at the risk to go to left, because left is a nightmare there for eagle. I mean, to even get a birdie. And, you know, you're going for birdie there on I go for birdie every par 5. But yeah, I'm going to draw this against that wind. Yeah, got to be a little bit better course management-wise there. I kind of set myself
really
up
nice
for
off the
failure. Yeah, if I strike that driver off the deck, we're going to celebrate it. It's going to be awesome. But if you miss it, well, you're in trouble. Exactly what happened. Okay, 104. Uphill 3 feet. The backboard here. This is one choked approach. Hit it a little bit shallow. Hit a slight draw as well.
Yeah, his golf ball is sailing right of this one.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that shot right there.
Got a good kick, but you can't miss that.
A putt of 14 feet.
Okay. Next approach shot, we practice swing. I think that's 4 open club face shots in a row. Breaking to the right, and then back to the left. I'm going to go left edge. Get in.
Birdie putt goes
Come on.
in.
That's
No
huge.
change atop the leaderboard after that hole.
Nate Lashley
off
has to be
here
so
at the
frustrated,
9th.
right?
Yes, not long, but back in the prevailing wind most times. Missing it down the left-hand side. The rough is nasty, and the berms are atrocious. You find the bunkers where you're going to make bogey anyways. The second shot, back into the breeze. No bunkers surrounding this green, but a low spot out to the right.
We used up the good swing and the practice swing, everybody. The driver's
This
been
is
good.
dicey,
Why did I
to say the least?
practice swing
He's
off
gonna
the
have
tee?
to go down after this one.
I meant
try
on
and
the
dig it out
approach.
as best he can and hope for the best.
We have a great lie. I mean, the ball is sitting up perfectly here in the heavy rough. 116, uphill 5 feet. I even like the choked approach here. Just do our normal fade against the wind. That's a rough swing. That's what we
I don't
needed to
think there's
practice
enough
swing.
on this one.
Please get off the green. Thank you. That would have been a
That
nightmare
one will
putt.
not settle on the green.
You come out of
Yeah,
the
this
rough,
is fine.
distance control gets off.
This is fine. On an upslope, 9 yards away. Just hit this kind of at the upper part of that big upslope. Have it trickle from left to right. Could go in.
Wow, I thought that was going in. A chance to save
Good
par.
try. We almost had that. 7-footer. This is not easy. I mean, there's... looks like a cup and a half of break, maybe more. That's... I was going to say that's clutch.
And just a short one left for bogey.
Spoke too soon. That's unclutch. That's the first bogey of the tournament.
He makes the putt, and that's his first bogey of the tournament.
Thank you, Andrew.
No change atop the leaderboard. Our featured player still out in front.
Nate Lashley, I think, had a bogey too. That's rough. Heartbreaking.
We start the back nine with a par 4.
Misread it,
No
and I hit it a
fairway
little bit too
bunkers
firm.
on this tee shot as it dog legs from left to right. As you turn to the right and make your way towards the green, it is a very narrow green, but with plenty of distance in it. You can make birdie if you find the right section of the green. If you do not, though, 3 putts will happen.
Very difficult golf hole here, but you know, that's on me. That should have been a lip out. That was too fast on the high side. That shouldn't have lipped in. It was not unlucky. It did what it should have done, just a little bit off. Does that sometimes roll in? On that line,
This looks like
that
a
quick,
really strong
usually
tee
not.
shot.
I mean, maybe there's a very small chance, like 0.0005%. There's a chance, though, right? That was not that chance.
Looks like a similar approach to yesterday, Rich.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
126, uphill 1 foot, 10 mile per hour. This is just a simple pitching wedge approach on a slight draw right against that wind.
Drawing it in there beautifully.
That's beautiful. Are you
Really
kidding
well
me?
done.
That is a perfect draw.
8 feet remains.
Little birdie look in here.
This is one of the toughest holes on this course. At least it's played like the toughest this week. 8 feet, downhill 1 inch. Steady right to left.
So close.
Open club
The
face, and I
par
crushed
putt.
it. I crushed it anyways. I talked about the putting struggling at Gamerability Island, the last course I played before this video, in the Impossible round, and it's struggling again today.
Just an empty feeling when you hit an approach shot like that, Rich, but still come away with a par.
Exactly, Andrew.
As we move on to the next hole, his lead is 10 shots.
Now on the tee of a long par 4.
Converted from a par 5 into a par 4. This hole is brutal.
It is brutal. It's still not as tough for me as than the last one. One thing I would love for them to add is on each hole, you have like stats that pop up, like it may be like a graphic that pops up that shows this is where you've been in each round, and the commentators talk about it. That's not what we wanted. Our scoring
Here we
average
have
on
the
this,
second shot into the 11th.
you know, just like when you're watching a TV broadcast, it'll say like, it'll show all the stats, right? It'll just pop up the stats and stuff. What has that golfer gotten on that every hole? How many birdies on the tournament have there been on that hole? 144 yards, uphill 2 feet. Like how Madden uses the next gen stats, how the new NHL 26 does the next gen stats as well. I love this though. I love the choked approach here. Choked approach 9-iron with this wind at our back. We have a little back slope. Hit our normal fade. We have a very good lie. Just send it. I'm going to overswing a bit.
This needs just
He
a
should
little
get a
work
good
to
kick.
the
He
left-hand
should.
side.
That's great. It wasn't a good open club face, right? But still, we set up the shot good.
Well, good shot that, right inside the range. Good putters will make these.
You know,
Right on
without the
5
open
feet.
club face, that might have been in. 5 feet, downhill 1 inch. Steady right to left.
Nice
Yes, we
one.
almost slipped
Fourth
out
birdie
again.
of the day. leading by a potentially
That
insurmountable
right there is
11
why
strokes
I
after that
play
one.
with
Not sure
99
why I said
contact
potentially.
on a technician.
Always positive
You know,
coming
whatever
off a birdie.
build,
Let's see what
if you
happens
like
here.
me,
Avoid all the bunkers
miss
with
quite
the
a
tee
bit.
shot and go find yourself a
get that
birdie.
99 contact. Because if that's a miss on 80 contact, 70 contact, that ball, I can guarantee you from the rough there, is going to be way outside to the right. Get your coffee, whatever you're drinking. Cheers, everybody. It's not about the mistakes you make. It's about how you respond. Yes, we had a bogey. We bounced back, though. Par 5, let's hit the send button off the tee and birdie.
That
Well, it
drive heading
wasn't
straight towards
pretty
the
as
cut
swing.
stuff.
But when you miss, hope you miss in opposite directions, just like that. Got lucky.
From
An
around
open club face on the
180 yards
contact, a pull
Puff
on the
of
swing
wind
path.
blowing right to left.
180. 112 mile per hour wind. 112? What? Where are we playing, Ryan? 12 mile per hour wind. I just added a 1 to it. No big deal. Ryan's thinking he's in NASCAR. He's getting ready for the new NASCAR game. And he all he can think about is NASCAR right now. It's all he can think about. I cannot wait. Little fade. Let's send it.
Going with less club. Let's see how this turns out.
I should have went up a club.
Setting up here with a very long putt.
We're dancing, though.
And he's down there.
Did not play that
You
as
got a
aggressively as I
An
should have.
uphill left to righter.
But the good news is we have an uphill putt. It's not a lot of break here. 26 feet uphill, 6 inches. One time. I crushed it. How many putts have we missed
Lining
hit
up the
today?
birdie putt here.
That was good contact, good swing path, but just crushed.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
We'll take the birdie,
Back-to-back
though.
Birdie's moving the right direction there, Luke.
That's how you bounce back. A bogey, a par, back-to-back birdies.
Leading
Keep that
by a
birdie train
potentially
here.
Insurmountable 11 strokes after that one. Not sure why I said potentially.
Listen, I want a close tournament always, everybody.
The 13th
We've
is
had
a par
every
3.
tournament basically
Straight
leading
down
up
the
to
hill,
this, or at least
dotted with
6 out of the
bunkers,
last
both
7.
left,
It's
right,
been a battle.
and center. This green chases away from
You
you
just never know what's going to happen in
slightly.
majors. I feel like they toned down. Just think about these last few tournaments on the same difficulty. We're 6 above legend. 96%, right? We've seen wild scores. We've seen the AI do wild stuff. But think about the tournaments leading into this, like past 6 tournaments, and think about the major. I feel like in majors, you just never know what's going to happen. The AI is just very inconsistent. And also, it's not that they're playing bad. Let's be honest there. Like, they're not playing bad. We're dominating. When do I ever do this good? 180, downhill 31 feet. I am on a pretty good stretch. Hit into a wind that's blowing to the right and also in our face a bit. I'm going to draw it. Draw a little 6-iron here. Loft it a bit as well. That's beauty.
Going with the 6-iron here.
Go in. Just a beautiful draw. Great
Yeah,
shot
nicely
shaping
played.
there.
13-footer coming up here. Penny, take us through the break on
Yeah,
this
what do we
putt.
got, Henny?
I'm thinking a little left to right here.
It looks left to right to me. And it is. 3 feet, uphill 2 inches.
This is a good chance.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, you like the look of that. Right
Maybe
off the
that's a
blade.
sign that the putter's
Yeah,
back,
just
everybody.
keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard.
This is crazy. I mean, what are
On
you
the
going to
tee
do?
now, the par 4
Ryan
14th hole.
dominated
And
at the
a
U.S.
really
Open. We
difficult tee
dominated
shot
here
Do
in the
not
Open.
hit it right in the bunker or left in the bunker. Avoid both of those, and you have a second shot that plays uphill with runoffs. Once again, going in all directions. The worst miss you could have is left in that greenside bunker.
But like I
And the
mentioned
effort, that
multiple times in the
This
series,
is his second shot.
I
Birdie's
bring a
coming
different
right into
focus
his
to
melon.
major tournaments. Like in this game and in this career, you know, I think of a major tournament like if I would play it in real life. I spend a lot more time at the range. I practice a lot more. I really get into that major tournament atmosphere, and it's bigger stakes, and I want to be prepared. So my level of preparation here before these rounds and before major championships are coming up on the channel, it's much different than a regular season tournament. That's partly the difference between my play. Imagine if I did that every week, right? 179 uphill 1 foot, 10-mile-per-hour wind in our face. I like the choked approach here. Keep it a little bit low underneath the wind. A 4-iron on a slight draw. Should be beautiful. It's going to come off to the left. We cannot pull this. If we pull this, this ball is gone. That's it. That's beautiful. Struck low.
Opting for the
Or
4-iron
maybe too
here.
low. Yeah, sometimes on those crosswinds, if you had a choked approach, you're just going to get rid of that wind's effect, that like distance effect. It's still going to move it from left to
that
right.
approach didn't hit the mark.
Less,
The
but
wind
still.
wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
Good news is we're chipping into an upslope. That's the good news here. We're chipping from the fairway. We can generate good spin. The bad news is if we let it short, it's rolling all the way back down. That's perfect.
Wow, that almost went in the hole.
Wow. Ryan doesn't love it. He's looking over at Jerry and then looking over at the fans. Probably his brother Rhett Gamer over
Must be
there
a
who made the
great par
trip.
putt if he can make this.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
You know, what's going to be the other sport for Rhett Gamer on the channel? He hasn't been back since College Football 25.
So close.
Let's not worry about
This
Rhett
one for
Gamer
bogey.
right now. Let's worry about winning a major championship. How? That's an open club face. Did you all see that? An open club face by a long shot. We pulled it a little bit, but the open club face was massive. But it did not push at all. What just happened?
Our current leader is enjoying a 10-shot lead.
Ryan mentions Rocket Rhett, and he falls apart.
Time for the tee shot at 15.
A gettable hole for the longer players because they could reduce this hole in length considerably.
Hit the send button, Ryan. You know, you all know how I say hit the send button a lot. It's funny because, like, on my
That's a
older
pretty good shot
videos,
right
I still
there.
get comments. I'm talking about, like,
Time for
PGA
the second shot
2K23
here
and
at
PGA
15.
2K21 videos. Like, older videos here on the channel that people go back and watch or people find new to the channel. And it's funny because I'll get comments and they'll say, what's the send button? And I just never realized, and when I say hit the send button, I just mean, like, execute the swing, right? But I say that all the time. But, like, if you watch my content over these years, you know that. But if you're new, it's like, this guy keeps talking about the send button. How do I hit the send button? So, yeah, a cool story. I still get comments on that. You know, I'm like, oh, yeah, I know it's confusing because I say that so much, but it just means swing. Yeah, it's just hit the send button like you're sending it at the hole, you know? I don't know. Sounds cool, but I'm going to hit a choked approach pitching wedge here. Not lose focus. 12-mile-per-hour wind. And let's attack it. Slight pull, but good stroke otherwise. That's really good. It's going to be a tough putt.
Wind to stick that one.
Dude, Ryan looked fired up there. Jerry giving him the fist bump and say, look, there's Rhett. Don't mention
7
Rhett,
feet
Ryan
left.
says.
He's got this one for birdie.
7 feet. Downhill 2 inches. Yes,
He makes that
barely.
one for birdie, and that's just
needed
what
that.
the doctor ordered
Hey,
after a bogey.
we had a
on the
bogey,
previous
we
hole.
bounced back. That's what we do. Nate
And
Lashley with
after
the
that
birdie.
hole, still in front on the leaderboard. Now to 16, it's a par 3.
Hit your tee shot out to the left-hand side and take your chances getting it up and down from there.
You know, I like the choked tee shot here. Choke 2-iron, hit it off that slope, roll it up. Gonna get a lot of roll here. Just like that. Ooh, not just like that. Wanted to hit more. I wanted to hit the upslope on the green. It did not. Hitting that fairway is just no way. This is going to be a nightmare of a putt.
Staring down a very long putt.
This is
here.
when you wish you were off the green,
Okay,
right?
Henny, give us a read here.
This one, this is testing. A big right to left
Yeah,
slope.
Henny just laughs. This is testing. She's not wrong. 44 feet, downhill 1 foot. Huge right to left swinging break. One time.
That was close.
Not a bad effort
Pretty
right
good.
there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Can't say great. but
4
it was
feet
pretty good.
remains.
Crushed it. Ryan pulled out the hammer there. Worked. 2 holes left. 30 under par.
Our featured
10-stroke
player
lead.
continues to lead the way, up by 9.
9-stroke lead. Nate with the birdie. So we start the day 8 strokes up, right? So
The 17th hole.
as
is a
long
par
as
4.
we gain,
Love
that's what I
this
care
tee
about.
shot.
I'm
Hit it to
sending
the
it.
crest of a mound, and from there, it's all downhill from there. I've seen players in the past, as it blows so hard sometimes, take putter down the hill for their second shots. What an incredible view standing from the top of that hill.
You don't say, Rich.
This one could
We definitely
work out
haven't heard Rich say that
perfectly.
every single round. Look at this. Everybody remain calm. You all realize that had the
A
line
par
to go
4
in?
eagle putt after driving the green. That is special.
That a way to stay aggressive. Great play.
One time, please.
This is a good stroke and still looking good.
Get in!
Yes!
Was that Andrew who got
After that
fired
hole,
up?
He still has
Come
the
on.
top spot on the leaderboard.
Do you want to win or do you want to lose? That is a massive putt. Ryan says, I don't want to win by 8.
Out
I don't
to
want to
the
win by
18th
9.
tee.
I want to win by
Find the
12.
fairway on the left-hand side. Hit your second shot a little
Think
bit
we're up by
short of the
11, but
green.
still.
Chip and putt for your par.
Yeah, 3 wood all day here. 2 eagles in this round today. 2 bogeys, too. Still, fantastic work today. I feel like I did lose focus at times today. Sometimes
I
that can
like
happen
that
when I
one.
had the lead. But I feel like I really dialed
We've
it
got
in
about
here towards
180
the,
left
down
to
the
the
stretch.
hole.
So
Puff of wind blowing right to left for
it's
him.
all right. You're going to lose focus sometimes with the big lead. You just can't lose focus for too long. With this shot, I love the choked approach. I like a choked approach 5 against that 13-mile-per-hour wind. Keep it to the right. Do not miss left, ever. Well, also don't
Uh-oh,
miss that
this one
far
leaking
right.
out
It's
to
going
the
to get
right.
lucky. It's going to bounce left. Missed that by a mile. That
And
you'd
the
rather miss
mindset
here than
now
over
is
there.
to get up and down from here.
Are you all thinking what I'm thinking? You all know Jerry has a smile on his face over there. We can't see him on camera. He might be dancing back there and he sees Ryan switch to the putter. He loves the old Texas wedge as long as it doesn't say Texas wedge at the bottom of the screen. Never hit that shot right here. Don't hit it. Don't even touch it. Never. Don't ever hit that shot. I don't know. They might have fixed it. I still don't trust it. I won't even hit it. After that nightmare of a shot, I'll never hit it again. It could be fixed. I don't know. Okay. Right to left and left to right. Do you want to win or do you want to lose, Ryan? I keep second guessing myself. No second guessing. If you don't trust yourself, who will? Go. Go. We had the line. Wow. It would have came back. Oh, no, it wasn't. Breaking left to right at the end, so we didn't have the line, but still a good putt. You know Jerry's over there dancing. Let's go.
Nice way to finish with a
Come on.
the closing hole.
Birdie, par, eagle, par to close out the round. 2 bogeys, so no longer bogey free. But what an event so far. We'll see what the rest of the field does, though. That was incredible.
3 rounds are done, and our featured player has a comfortable advantage.
That's exactly where any player would love to be, but with such a huge margin, you know it's yours and yours alone to lose, not just win. It's still going to be exciting.
Yeah, I mean, just perfection. But 32 under, what are you going to do? A 9 under? Not as good as our 11 under and 12 under, but it's what we needed. And Nate Lashley had a good start, and then he kind of slowed down. AI really struggled today compared to what they posted in round 1 and round 2. You just never know what they're going to do, especially in major tournaments. You know, they're kind of all over the place in scoring. If you all remember in the PGA Championship, they played like Ryan Gamers played in this tournament, and we lost by 11 strokes or something like that. The leader won by like 8 or 9. So yeah, you just never know what's going to happen. But that's great golf. That was fantastic golf, minus the bogeys. I guess you can't say fantastic golf because of the bogeys. It was still very good golf. So what we're going to do here is take a look at the scorecard first and then the event stats. What a round 3. We're 1 round away from winning our 3rd major here in our rookie year. 32 on the front, a 4 under with the bogey on 9. We had an eagle on 2. What a start. Birdie eagle. Then on the back, we turned it on after that bogey. A birdie on 11, 12, and 13. And then that bogey happened. Bounced back right away with the birdie, par, eagle, par to close out a 30 on the back, a 62 on the scorecard, a 9 under for the round. That was great golf. The putter was not as hot today, but even despite that, we still dominated. We lipped out 2 putts. Our putting stroke was interesting, to say the least. Putter's been great recently, but for whatever reason, that impossible challenge round, I lost confidence, and you could see in this round, it just wasn't there. But we had a drive 408 yards? What? Longest scoring putt, 19 feet. Fairways, 78. We really dropped fairways. We dropped greens as well. Score dropped. Proximate hole was not bad, 21 feet. You will take that any day of the week. Short putt, 100. Medium putt, that's painful. This is painful to see right here because this is a stat we've been dominating in this year, especially in these last 10 or so tournaments. 5 to 10 feet putts, we usually do great. We hit 62%. Got to do better. Now, long putting was good. Yeah, I mean, 37.5% out of 8. You'll take that any day of the week. Scrambling was not good. I mean, 2 out of 4. Birdie conversion rate was still really good, 64.29. So a lot of positives to take away today. Got to hit more fairways. I will say, even when we missed fairways, we did a very good job scrambling. So, or not scrambling, but very good job getting greens in regulation still, right? 2 eagles, 7 birdies, 7 pars, no longer bogey free. You all knew it was never going to be bogey free. Every time I'm close, something silly happens. And in that round, 2 lip outs, right? I really can't remember what the first bogey was, but I'll never forget that second one. I think they were both just bad putts and just loss of focus. It's as simple as that. But yeah, 11 stroke advantage going into the final round here of the Open Championship at Royal Portrush. Do you want to win or do you want to lose? I can guarantee you this. Ryan the Punisher is going to finish strong and dominate because he wants to win. We're not going to hold anything back. I want to win by 20 strokes. That's right. We're going to shoot a 15 under in this final round. I am not holding anything back. I'm not going to lose focus. Last time we had the lead in the US Open, I feel like in that final round, I just kind of slowed down because we had such a big lead. No. Royal Portrush better watch out for Ryan the Punisher Gamer. Thank you all for watching this video to the end. If you got some enjoyment, drop a like before you go. It really helps the channel. And subscribe for plenty more sports game content. YouTube also has a new feature. So if you're watching on your phone or tablet or PC, laptop, anything like that, there's a new hype button. And if you get 3 a week, so it really helps videos. So if you're able to drop a hype, do it. I think each like a week hypes up a video as well a little bit. So it's kind of YouTube has shifted their algorithm system. So yeah, I'm still learning the new system myself. You cannot do it if you're on TVs. At least as of now, there's no hype button, but you could always get on your mobile device and do it from there. But greatly appreciate all of your support. Plenty of other career mode series going on right now for Ryan Gamer, the multi-sport athlete. The newest ones right now are NBA 2K26 and NHL 26. Both series are electric. If you want to see why Ryan has the nickname Ryan the Punisher, well, check out the NHL 26 series. Trust me, the episodes you're going to see this week are awesome. They're awesome. That's all I'm going to say. But I'll see you all in the next episode. As always, have a fantastic day, everybody.